One of the biggest questions still looming is, what are these games going to look and sound like with no fans in the stands? Adam Silver has promised, quote, unique, never-before-seen camera angles, enhanced audio, and virtual halftime performances. The camera angles thing could be good. Can we bring this look back, please, from the 2001 All-Star Game? Honestly, though, what I'm here for is the enhanced audio. Have you heard what these players say to each other on the court? And I know it's been a while since we had real basketball, so just here's a little refresher for you.
May have that over our headset microphone.
As I saw the word.
I got out of here.
Helps him.
I got out of here. Out of here.
Yeah, and just wait until these guys are playing in a quiet gym. The commissioner said that because of that, players, quote, might have to adapt their language a little bit, knowing that what they say will be picked up by microphones. And to that I say, good luck to you, sir. My guess is instead they will end up doing the other thing Silver floated, which is broadcast games on a few seconds delay. But honestly, focusing on the cursing really isn't the point anyway. What I am much more interested in is if the NBA is really going to allow fans to hear the conversations, the comedy, and the conflicts that they have never had access to before. And yeah, I know that the broadcasters always do those wired-in segments, but because the league pretty significantly limits what the broadcasters are allowed to show, they often end up like this.
Let's continue to be solid, stay solid, make them go through us to score, okay, and play without fouling.
It's very solid, not exactly juicy, and that is because players and coaches usually do not want the good stuff out there. Remember a couple of years ago, the TNT broadcast somehow got away with airing a clip of Steve Kerr asking Kevin Durant to trust his Warriors teammates more? Well, it sparked a whole extra round of does KD really feel like he's part of the team questions, which Kerr was pissed at. And trust me, I get it. But what I also get is that the world has changed. The NBA isn't just competing with other sports for eyeballs anymore. There's reality TV, there's Instagram and Twitch, and so many other places where fans are now conditioned to expect a much more intimate look at what's really going on. We all sit at LeBron James' family dinner table for Taco Tuesday. We all hang out on the couch with Devin Booker when he's playing Call of Duty. We were all invited into the room when the Kardashian sisters gave each other bikini waxes. And no, I don't need that level of intimacy from Greg Popovich, thank you very much. But I do think it would make this NBA restart more engaging if the league allows fans to get at least a little more real with the conversations, jokes, and general insanity that goes on during games. What if, when you turned on a Lakers game, the broadcasters were allowed to give you the option to watch a camera trained on the bench where Dion Waiters, J.R. Smith, Rajon Rondo, and maybe Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee would all be mic'd up the whole time? You might get more people tuning in for that than the game itself. Or what if you got to hear all the things Joel Embiid really says to Hassan Whiteside? Or the way that Rajon Rondo knows opposing teams' plays so well, he will troll guys by telling them that they are out of position. And I do want to make clear, I'm not just suggesting an open mic. There should still be someone in the production truck making sure the world doesn't hear conversations that go too deep into strategy or anything that would be truly embarrassing to the player or the league. But there is room between that and what we have now. And for a playoffs where everything is going to be something of an experiment, giving fans real enhanced audio, that might be the best experiment of all. So, Paul, I got to ask you, you were quite the trash talker in your day. Even beyond that, how much access do you think is too much in the bubble? What should be more or, well, what should be off limits?
I don't think there should be limits to this. Come on. I mean, we already don't have the fans in the stands. I mean, let me hear all the juicy stuff. Like you said, we live in a world of reality TV. I want to hear it all. I mean, you know, the NBA, they're not going to make the players look bad. You know, they're going to have things that are recorded they're not going to be able to play back. Yeah, they do that today. You know, I've been mic'd up probably saying some things. They're like, okay, we're not going to air that. But the things on the court, the raw emotions, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, come on, give me something. I need something. I can't just sit here and watch a game with no fans. I'm going to be interested in, you know, guys, you know, it's not even like that no more. You know, guys are going to be on the court like making dinner plans. Hey, man, who cut your hair, man? You know what? You know, who's your fashion designer? That's the type of conversations we gonna hear, man. We're not gonna be hearing none of that stuff. This trash talking era is over.
Oh, please. You heard that
But I
montage I
still want to
played?
hear it. But I still want to hear it. I still want to hear it, though.
You're right, Paul. You're right, Paul. Anything on the court, I feel like is fair game, obviously done responsibly. I'm here for all access. But to me, it all depends on player consent, especially off the court. Team consent, even the NBPA co-sign. Now, for example, I just thought of The Last Dance. It took Michael Jordan, MJ, 20 years for him to be comfortable with us seeing and experiencing all aspects of his life. And he's retired now, so it's not like he has to deal with those media scrums, waiting for you daily, watching your every decision and every move. So I think having players all in one place is gonna be an unparalleled experience. But I also think we have to remember that we are in unprecedented times where support systems that you normally have every day or every practice or even every game, they're not gonna be there in the same way. Athletes are humans too, very fortunate human beings, but we're still human. So as long as you protect them off the court, on the court, yeah, fair game.
I mean, yeah, think about this show, right? What we say, the conversations we have, we all know we're on television. I think when these guys step onto the court or the bench, they know they're on television, and that switch could be made to mentally be like, all right, anything I say in this room on this building, just like when you guys put that microphone on, anything we say, even during a commercial break sometimes, gets out to the world, and they'll just know that. And you're right, the Players Association has to buy in. But Paul, can you imagine if your Celtics teams, just Mike was on for a lot of those periods, and I don't even just mean KG and all the words out of his mouth, but I mean, you had some all-time talkers on that team, funny guys.
Parental guidance would have been needed. It would have, if we had to categorize it, if we had to say it was a thriller, comedy, or horror, I would probably put it in a thriller category.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.